The prospect of a suicide among a teenager, especially for a parent, is one of the most frightening experiences that you can have. So we always want to ask questions about, is it possible that my child is depressed or that my child may experience some suicidal feelings? And time again, parents especially, but other adults are surprised at what the results are and surprised at what they hear. So there are some warning signs, not about when someone's absolutely going to be committing suicide, but whether there is suicide in the environment, whether that child sees suicide as a way of solving a problem that they feel like they can't otherwise solve. And we're often fond as parents of saying that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. But in many cases, kids don't feel they have the opportunity to even communicate about the problem. So one of the things to look for if you're concerned in the mood of your child and how they're behaving is to either ask them directly how they've been feeling, if they're concerned about, if you're concerned about them hurting themselves. The other thing is actually more indirectly to look at what's been going on around. Are they surrounding themselves with images of suicide? Are they surrounding themselves or paying attention to particular public suicides of rock stars or on the news, and be able to talk a little bit about your concerns honestly and ask them if they would be willing to get help if they felt that way. It's more challenging now than ever because kids have a very solitary lifestyle, and as a parent you may not even see them. You may think they're in communication with their peers and they're not. So look for changes in behavior if your child's acting differently. The other thing is, if your child's friends tell you that they're concerned about your child, you always need to pay attention to that, because they're already breaking an unwritten rule about communicating with somebody else's parents. If you hear that, ask your child what's going on, be supportive, and see this as a problem to be solved with